Charlotte Beasley ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Altoona Curve and the Chesapeake Bay Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Charlotte Beasley getting ready to hit. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. On the ground, tries to backhand it, but it gets through. Throw comes in too late, in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Batting third, the catcher, Omar.
Here's the catcher, Omar Alfonso.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Runner at first, one away. There goes the runner. And that's a base hit. Lead runner's around second. Here comes the throw, and she's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jared Jones.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Jared Jones. And now the 1-2. Pops this one up. Aloy under it. That's out number 2. Couple of runners in scoring position, and he wasn't able to square one up. That's a tough break.
Shalene Polanco.
2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Now up, Shalene Polanco.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
On the ground, right side, Aloy. And that ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left stranded. We move on. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Charlotte Beasley reached on an infield single the first time. Grounder to the left side, and it goes just foul. Now this is lifted to center. And that will retire the side. Beasley stepping in. Now it falls on her to come through with an RBI.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Into center. Bradfield in position. And that's the third out. One down. And the next batter, Charlotte Beasley. 1 for 3.
Beasley.
Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. The pitcher has to see the hitter getting aggressive on the high stuff. Maybe throw one even higher and induce a chase. A swing and a miss. Popped up left side. And there's 2 away. 2 down and a runner at second base. Now it's the right fielder, Jostinson Garcia.
Here you go.
Hit weakly on the ground. Eels on the run, sends it over to first.
He's in there.
He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single. So digging in, Charlotte Beasley.
Beasley.
Ground ball up the middle, and it hits the base. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Now batting.
And she reaches the 50-hit mark. A nice milestone for her, and a nice reminder to her team and to scouts that she's a formidable offensive contributor.
Hey, clutch up right
The
here.
crowd standing now in a 1-run game in the 9th inning. Swing and a ball popped up. Eels under it. Ball game. She was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute despite the loss. Charlotte Beasley working through her prep for this one. Here's the third baseman, Charlotte Beasley. tearing it up at the plate recently.
Beasley.
Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Ball one.
Beasley starting at the hot corner, only 18 years old, and she's knocked in double-digit runs in her last 10 games. Ground ball to third base, and it stays fair. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Coming to the plate. The relay, and safe at the plate. They take the lead, 1-0.
Now
Willie
playing third
Vasquez
base,
coming into the
number
game now as the
13,
injury replacement.
Willie
1 out,
Vasquez.
runner at second base. Jared Jones, the next to hit.
Clutch up. Your
Here's the
turn.
0-1 pitch. Runner takes off for third.
down,
Rounds it to
down.
short. And there are 2 outs. Play at the plate, not in time. And they lead by 2.
That is big.
Next up at the dish for the curve, Charlotte Beasley. A double and a run scored the first time up. That's towards center. And that's that. Now the third baseman, Charlotte Beasley. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum.
Inside. Ball one.
From bespoke masonry to soundproofing, your basement deserves the best. Montresor basement design can help every home, from a 1-bedroom to a classical palazzo. Basements so good, even your worst enemies won't leave. And the 1-1. In the air to left.
Come on, find
It falls in, and that's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now the first baseman, Jared Jones. And here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. And now, Omar Alfonso.
Hey, no one better, huh?
One 0. Here's the pitch. Just
Ball.
missed.
Down.
With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. And another
Ball.
ball.
That's down.
And that'll load
Ball
the
four.
bases.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. So up next, your Donnie De Los Santos. Pops this one up. And the infield fly rule in play.
Batter's out.
The batter, the left fielder. number
Bases
4,
loaded,
Mike
2 outs. Digging in at the plate for the curve, Mike Jarvis.
Here we go. Make something happen.
The 3-1 offering. That one
No,
misses,
ball four.
and it brings home a run. And now at the plate, Shalene Polanco.
Hey, Big Mama need you. Here you go.
Steps on the bag. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out. And now the right fielder, Judd Fabian. Lays down a bunt.
1-1-1.
Beasley. Not in time.
He's good.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the third
Now
baseman,
batter, the
Charlotte
third baseman.
Beasley.
Charlotte Beasley.
A swing and a miss, chases way out of the zone.
Your turn right here. Drive him in. Here you go.
And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck her out. That's about as textbook a two-strike slider as there is. Breaks away from the hitter, low and away, and just runs away from the bat. Not sure she even could have done damage if she'd made contact. Beasley whips it to first in time. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 8.
Runner at second, one away. Next up, Charlotte Beasley.
Hey, we need you right here.
Struck
Here you
out
go,
on
now.
just 3 pitches the last time up. Swing and a miss, as that one was high. I'm sure she wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up. That one ripped into right center. And that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. Pulls into second, that's an RBI double. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Runner edging away at second base. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag at first, and that's an out. And here's the catcher, Omar Alfonso. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and the runner's coming home. They put 2 outs and a runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Behiva Aloy. The 0-1. Ground ball to the right side, and steps on the bag for the out. That'll end the evening's action. Beasley was fantastic in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases. Great game at the plate, and she certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Charlotte Beasley with another opportunity to put her stepping to the plate for Altoona. Charlotte Beasley. And we're off and running on Mother's Day. That one skips in the dirt. Pretty far inside and gets out of the way. This one ripped but snagged at third base. 1 out and the base is empty. A good accountant should save you money, not cost you more. That's why Crazy Owl's CPAs have a price-beating guarantee. If you think you can find a lower price and better refund for your tax return, you're crazier than Al. And that just misses. That's a frustrating moment. That one didn't look terribly outside, but he's handling it well on the mound. High in the air, out to right. And now 2 down. The lineup flips over. Beasley will hit next. Oh, 1 now. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. 2 down and nobody aboard. We're in the top of the 5th inning. This pitch misses, and the count 1-2. On the ground to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Heston Kjerstad now at the plate.
The left fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop. On her knees, the throw. There's
Out
one.
of there.
On to first. Safe.
No, he's in.
So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now the third baseman, Charlotte Beasley.
Charlotte Beasley.
One out and the base is empty. Grounds this one to short. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, P.J. Hilson.
P.J. Hilson.
1-2 now. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Bay Sox slugged their way to a win in this one. Certainly a frustrating showing at the plate. I think she'd be the first to tell you she's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. Charlotte Beasley will be on display. 1 down. Next to hit, Charlotte Beasley. Grounds this one to short. Made. And there's 2 down. Charlotte Beasley digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. At other dentists, they'll promise you 3D or even 4D x-rays. At Sadie Marcus Dental, they've entered the 5th dimension. Step into their hypersphere today and see the future of your teeth. And now 2 gone. Beasley steps in, trying to trim the deficit.
Hey, no one better now.
Swing and a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep, and it's gone! Wastes no time on this one. Homer number 25 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-3. She came up looking for something to drive, found it right away, and put a great swing on it. What you might call ambush tactics. Beasley swings through it for strike 1. In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Now a flare off the bat. That's out number 2. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Beasley up now. 2 down, nobody on, but looking to start a rally here to get her team back in this. The 0-1. There's a strike. Beasley thought that pitch missed, and here comes a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a line shot for a base hit.
Pick it up.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Yeah, great job right there.
Digging in at the plate for the curve, Omar Alfonso. Runner on the go. Smoke to first, but caught. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Heiner Delgado.
Delgado.
On the ground. Handles. Slings to first. That'll end the evening's action. Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do, even if they did take the loss. Charlotte Beasley brings an electric energy. Beasley has the ball to start this one. Will look to get ahead and get in a rhythm. Caleb Lomavita, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike one. Swings through that one. Barely misses. 1-2 the count. That's an 0-2 fastball that most hitters will take a rip at, but he took it and got away with it. Can't let it go by a second time. Bases empty, one away. Next to hit for the Senators, Leandro Pineda. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So one on now with one away. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Some nasty action on her sinker, and hitters need to force her to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Vaquero. Right through there for a strike. Vaquero, just 21 years old. And while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter. Time called during the pitch, and it looks like a balk has been called here. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second with 2 down. Struck the batter out without a swing. Frozen with the heater at the knee. Beasley digging in, facing the flavor of the month on the mound. Now has a chance to change the recipe. Popped up. Out number 2. Well, she got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but she just couldn't quite square up the swing. That's what caused the pop-up. Second inning set to start. Now it's the second baseman, Devin Fitzgerald. And a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Rogers. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Wouldn't you like to pay less at the dentist? At Sadie Marcus Dental, they're saving you money by never using anesthetic. Set up your first visit and feel the difference for yourself. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out in the second. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Now at the plate, Caden Wallace. Second inning, no score thus far. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. Play made, that ends the inning. Top half, third inning, at the plate, Sam Peterson. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Now here's the 0-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. That's not where you want to miss with the breaking ball with 2 strikes. Need to get that out of the zone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And here at the plate, Caleb Lomavita. Struck out swinging the first time. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Once again, she's ahead 0-2, and she's got the power in this at bat. Here's a grounder up the middle, De Los Santos. Fires over to first. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Digging in for the Senators, Leandro Pineda, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Grounder left side, and that's just foul. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. That's one way to get a two-strike hit. Maybe he was just trying to protect the zone, but he managed to square up a pitch that wasn't even close. Grounder to the left side. Throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One runner left stranded. Top of the fourth inning with the Senators at the dish. Christian Vaquero getting ready to hit. And a clothesline shot into left for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Right through there for a strike. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Gets him looking. One gone. No argument on the call. He was definitely not looking for the breaking ball right down Main Street. That's a pitch every hitter feels like they should drive. Just got fooled that time. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. Rogers stands at 6 foot even, 205 pounds, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Dives, but can't make the catch. And the lead runner holds on at second base. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Now they've got a good shot at scoring. There's one, and that's two.
Got him. That's an out.
Welcome back. The curve at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. The curve get their name from the nearby Horseshoe Curve, a 3-track railroad curve that's even been designated a National Historic Landmark. Pretty cool. Ground ball up the middle through for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Nice.
And now at the plate, Omar Alfonso. Runner on the go. Called third strike. Throw bounces and she gets in safely with a steal. One out and a runner at second. Jared Jones now at the plate. 1-2 pitch. And now the runner breaks for third. Lifted down the left side. Made settles underneath it. 2 down. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. Here's the left fielder, Mike Jarvis. And the runner takes off for third.
Ball 4.
And that's down. Throw bounces and she's safe. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, Shalene Polanco. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Makes the catch, inning over. We're ready for the 5th inning. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, Brandon Bossier. Line drive, short hopped at third. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Bases empty, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Sam Peterson. The 0-1. And there's a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Back to the top of the order here. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Caleb Lomavita. 2 outs, bases empty. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Rapid fire work on the mound. She's keeping these batters on their toes. Next pitch is outside. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. And that is out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard after 5. Beasley back at it. High game. Both these pitchers have been excellent today. Left these hitters baffled.
High.
And it's strike 2. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Swing and a rocket. It doinks off the pole and it's gone. It just got out of here. 3rd home run of the season. Beasley back to work after the leadoff solo shot.
High.
Nobody on, nobody out. 1 run already across the plate this inning. And we're in the top half of the 6th. 1 down.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Christian Vaquero. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Lifted in the air to right center. Grabs it on the run. So digging in, Devin Fitzgerald. Swings and misses. 0-1. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. Beasley up now, trying to get the bats going. No runs yet, but this AB could be the wake-up call the team is looking for. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Seth Schumann. Excellent at keeping the ball in the park this year. Crushes this one to deep center and long gone. Not how you want to enter the righty reliever out the pen, Laura Levitt. This is a pitcher who needs the defense to be on their toes. Not a big strikeout artist, more of a pitch to contact arm out there. Swing lifted to left field. And makes the catch. The way she's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher, huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their last out.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
And it's a pop-up. Loma Vida under it. Ball game. Beasley allowed 1 earned run over 6 innings and struck out 8. She showed some good competitive fire in this start. She kept the team in a position to come out on top, even if they ultimately fell short. Charlotte Beasley ready to put on a... Next up at the dish for the curve, Charlotte Beasley. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Grounds it to short. Made. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 1 gone, runner at first. And here is Charlotte Beasley. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score in that one. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. And they add on. It's 4-1. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for her. I hope she's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often.
Here you go.
Beasley
That's a ball.
in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner in from 3rd to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. 1 out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Jared Jones. And the 3-2 offer. Runner on the move.
Ball 4,
and they're all
down.
loaded
Take your
up.
base.
And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. Here's the catcher, Omar Alfonso.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
Ball
4.
They
Take your
walked
base.
in a run. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Yordani De Los Santos. And a ground ball to first. Off-balance speed, there's one. Outstanding play, inning over.
Now batting.
Next up, the designated hitter, Charlotte Beasley. And she blasted off for a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning, an early tone setter that helped them to this lead. And a big swing and a miss. Great pitch to get a swing like that. That's to 3rd. Out. Digging in for the Senators, Nick Peoples. And the 1-1. Chopped on the ground, Delgado. On to first, ball game. Obviously, she was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Great effort at the plate. Next to hit for the Senators, Devin Fitzgerald. Kicks and delivers. Chopped left side.
1-1-1.
That ends the
Out
inning.
of there.
They leave one runner. Runner at second, one away. Here's the third baseman, Charlotte Beasley. She's had a great season, plenty of power, and a good average to boot. Beasley clobbered a homer in her last game. And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners with one out. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for her right there. Runner on the go. On the ground, out to short, Made. Gets it to first. And 2 away now as the run comes in from third. And the next batter, Mike Jarvis. The pitch, runner breaking for
Ball
third.
4.
And that's ball 4. Throw
Head
to
on the
third,
tag.
out. And that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Charlotte Beasley. Very clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra cautious here. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. On the ground, could be 2. The throw to first, 2 away. Nice late breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. And next, the cleanup hitter, Devin Fitzgerald. Puts a bunt down. Over to first. Runners move up on the sac bunt. Home half of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Charlotte Beasley.
Charlotte Beasley.
Human adults
Ball
have
1.
32 teeth. At Sadie Marcus Dental, they ask, why not more? See how they can get you as many as 11 extra teeth with a free consultation. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Foul ball there. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. She swings and drives this one to deep left. And it's out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-1. She's definitely on a good run at the plate. She has to be feeling very confident. I'm sure the front office is feeling good about her too. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Charlotte Beasley digs in now. Swing and a drive. It's back. And it's gone. It just clears the wall. 29th home run of the season, her 2nd of the night. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Leandro Pineda will hit next. In the air to left. And that's the ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as she was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see her deliver.